Matt, when you had a chance to go back and kind of review the film, what were kind of the lapses early on, and what did you correct at halftime to make things so much better in the second half?
Yeah, first thing I thought, you look at the film and there's a distinct difference in just the edge we played with in the second half versus the first half. We were more aggressive. I called it probably more aggressive, honestly, in the second half as well. And so that was the biggest thing I noticed, and that's really what we addressed with the players is you got to put 4 quarters together. And obviously as coaches, we're not absolved from that responsibility either. We got to get up that edge to them so they come out of the locker room with it. I mean, it starts with us, obviously, and that was the biggest thing I saw.
Going off of that, Zach mentioned that there was a lack of intensity coming out of the gate to have that 8 games in. How concerning is that?
Yeah, I think I don't care if it's 8 games in or first game in. There's an edge you have to play this game with, and so. Yeah, it's always concerning when you do that, and you got to learn from it, and you can't let it happen. It's as simple as that.
How do you coach that out of them? How do you get that out of them?
Oh, if I had that answer right at the moment, I would have used it a while ago, right? We're just making sure. I mean, the first thing you do is you try to make sure you go through the leadership on the team, and you understand, hey, what can we do better? Okay, how can we do this better? And then show them, hey, this is the same play, the same call, whatever it may be. They did, we did. Here's us executing well. Here's us with edge, being successful. Here's us not with edge. And so hopefully, that gets through. But ultimately, it's our job to push the right buttons and find that. And so that's what we're working through.
Your thoughts on Deontay Anderson and his play the past couple of weeks?
I think he's improving. There's a play there. I honestly, I think it was in the second half. Ball goes down the line. He shuffle, squeeze, makes sure quarterback doesn't pull it, hands off, turns, accelerates, and launches the body, kind of like he did against Western Michigan on that 3rd or 4th down. And so he's definitely getting better.
Bit of a learning experience for Bryce on that touchdown pass. What do you think you just got out of that?
Yeah, those are things. Those ones I can live with a little bit. I mean, nobody wants to hear it. Defense coordinator said he can live with it, but that's just a fact. Man coverage, you're playing man coverage, and the guy goes up and makes a play. He makes a play. I mean, that's part of the risk of playing man coverage at times. And so I'm not going to beat Bryce up on that at all. He'll learn from it. He'll get better from it.
Devin Leary, no stranger to you guys at 21. I know you faced him against NC State when they came here. Any carryover from that? What are your thoughts about him as a passer, and how's he been progressed in the last couple of years?
He's got an unbelievable arm. I mean, that's the part. I remember an NC State game, he threw that one shot. He didn't complete it, but, I mean, it sailed forever, it felt like. And then you watch him right now. So some of his incompletions are not missed throws. He throws it so hard, guys can't catch it at times. But, you look at what he did against Tennessee. I mean, he was on fire, and he's a great quarterback. He has mobility, which is always a fear, obviously. But no, he's obviously progressed as well.
You guys were able to get a lot of pressure against Arkansas, not so much against Auburn. What do you kind of make of some of those inconsistencies up front there?
Yeah, partly it goes on my shoulders. Probably not calling it aggressive enough, especially on that 2-minute drill. Some of that's on me, being more aggressive, But other times, we get stuck on blocks. We dip our head inside when we shouldn't, things like that we have to correct as well.
I'm surprised to see Kentucky have a good rushing attack again. Just, what makes that unit for them so tough to slow down?
I think, number one, that's the identity of their program. I mean, it has been ever since I've been here. You guys have been here a lot longer. But to me, that's Coach Stoops. That's that entire organization's philosophy is be tough, be physical. Starts to run the football, stop and run, and they do a great job of it. I think they're extremely well coached in the front offensively. They do a great job understanding movement, where it's coming from, where it's going, all that. And then their backs run extremely hard as well.
Liam Cohen's a guy, obviously, it's kind of been back and forth with those guys. I mean, what kind of maybe makes him different than the rest of the offensive play callers in this league?
I think you see really a true pro feel to it, formations, personnel groups, motions, cut splits, red zone specific routes. I mean, there's an NFL flavor to it, no question about it. All right, guys.
Thank you.